our federation, Bastian, and the team from Kwal, led by Cairo, and sportsmen and women, good afternoon. I'm privileged and indeed delighted to join you today to receive the UEFA Champions League trophy here in Kenya. I guess this is the one. And I am especially pleased to note that Kenya is one of the only 5 countries selected to host the trophy this 2025 tour. On behalf of the people of Kenya, let me say that we are truly honored to host the trophy once again, especially given the tremendous and passionate support that football enjoys across our country, in villages, in towns, in cities, in farms. Indeed, many Kenyans are following with very keen interest the ongoing UEFA Championship League semi-finals, where 4 teams, Arsenal of England, battling PSG of France, and Barcelona of Spain facing Inter Milan of Italy. They are competing for a place in the finals later this month in Munich, Germany. As has been said, I am a supporter of Arsenal, and I hope they overturn the 1-0 loss to PSG this week when they meet in Paris next Wednesday, and advance to the finals to hopefully lift this trophy for the first time in the club's history. I think since I'm the last one to hold it, I am praying for my team so that this year they lift this trophy at the finals. Whichever team you are rooting for, let us enjoy the game. Football has this unique power to bring people together, not only to cheer the favorite teams, but also to celebrate special moments with family, friends, and sometimes even with strangers. The UEFA Championship League is one of the most competitive in the world, and I am especially pleased that this prestigious trophy, a symbol of football excellence, is in Kenya today, accompanied by one of the finest players of the world, and the world has ever produced, Karibu Sana Bastian, and team that have accompanied him, and all of you, welcome to Kenya. After listening to you, it is my hope that our young, aspiring footballers will be inspired by your dedication and discipline to build their careers and elevate Kenya's place in competitive football. I want to assure Kenyans that my administration remains committed to uplifting the standards of football in the country. We are, as we all know, a great sporting nation. Kenya is known for many things, but among the foremost is our sportsmen and women, especially in athletics and many other fields. We haven't quite done as we should in football, and I think that is why Kenyans overwhelmingly elected our new president. As I told you before, you have the huge burden on your shoulders, responsibility and expectation of the people of Kenya that this time round we are going to take our football to the league of our athletics. And as I committed to you then, let me repeat it again, the government of Kenya and myself in person will support you and support the football fraternity. In fact, to demonstrate my commitment to this, we are building the first ever football-only stadium right here in Jamhuri. A stadium that is going to be ready end of this year. And we are investing close to 35 billion shillings to build that stadium. And the good news is that we are not borrowing money to build that stadium. We are using our own resources, innovatively put together through financial engineering to make sure that we don't burden our taxpayers with many things. Again, I want to assure all of you that we are going to move in this journey together. Recently, I saw the team representing Kenya at the Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations in Egypt. I directed the Ministry of Sports to work closely with stakeholders to invest in talent development and reform our football ecosystem. The Minister here is aware we have partnerships that is putting together sports academies around Kenya and many other pieces of infrastructure, stadia, and other facilities. Thank you very much, Minister, for what you're doing and your team at the Ministry of Sports. Again, we will do our best to make sure that we support the endeavors that you are undertaking on behalf of the young people of Kenya, especially our sportsmen and women. I urge the Football Federation and all stakeholders to lead efforts in revitalizing the sport, from nurturing grassroots talent to developing players who can compete nationally and, of course, internationally. Kenya has an abundance of football talent. What we need is continued focus, investment in talent development, and the infrastructure to support it. We have much to learn from global football powerhouses like Germany, the home of Bastion, on what it takes to remain champions on the world stage. We must also position football and sports more broadly as a viable source of income and wealth, especially for our young people. That's why the government of Kenya is implementing Talanta Hela, an initiative to monetize talent. Many young Kenyans are already benefiting from this initiative. We will also continue promoting sports tourism by supporting international sports events. The government of Kenya is doing its part, and I encourage the private sector to partner with us in expanding opportunities for Kenyans through sports. Congratulations, Kwal, for what you're doing and for supporting talent in our country. As you are all aware, we are almost concluding the refurbishment of Moi Stadium in Kasarani, and we are undertaking the final stages of contracting for Nyayo Stadium and all the other facilities as we prepare ourselves both for AFCON and for CHAN. All those CHAN will be happening later this year. AFCON will be happening in 2027. And therefore, on behalf of the government of Kenya and the people of Kenya, I thank UEFA and the team from Kwal for bringing the trophy to our fans. Many of them may never get the chance to attend a Champions League match in person. So seeing the trophy up close is truly a special moment for them. As I conclude, I urge my good friend Bastian, allow me, and his team to spare time and visit some of the amazing attractions Kenya has to offer. If you are pressed for time, Nairobi National Park is just 20 minutes away from here. And I welcome you to return whenever you can to experience the warmth and hospitality of the Kenyan people. That's to Bastian and all the other team members and colleagues who are here. So thank you very much. My very, very best wishes to all the teams, but of course, to my team. Thank you very much.
A great round of applause to His Excellency. And I'll request that we take our seats kindly as I invite back